Oh, you haven't seen it? Hang on. I'll quickly show it to you. Quickly show you some pics.
Aye, 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 aye.
Boom, turn off. On. There you go. John Widger. Driving back from Devon, saw a man walking across a bridge with a black coat and a briefcase. I beat my truck horn and scared him. He threw his case and hit someone. Really? So that's Colchester, I think. So if you fly east, you go towards Harwich. So then that's a wing view. Yeah, nice little pics. This is the. Let me show you on the map. Maps.google. Give you an idea where this is. There you go. So, put that in there to give you an idea of where you are in the world. London is here. Chelmsford is here. And so we're basically, that was Colchester that you saw in the first picture. This one, that's Colchester. So we're more or less heading this way. And then this here where you see Manning Tree and that bit of water here, that's that. And then obviously as you progress more east, you get to Harwich here and Felixstowe, which you're going to see in a second, which is there. So this is where the docks are here, which is this area here. So it's like huge amounts of docks and stuff here. Train lines coming in. Yeah, it's really nice bit. You can see two massive container ships here. There's some more along there. So we kind of headed. We're about 4,500 feet roughly. Cloud layers are about 3,000. So we got up to about 4.5, and then we decided to descend, like turn left and go to 1,500 feet across here and have a look. Which is so we've swung around now 1,500 feet, and you can see the detail. Where's the zoom key? If you zoom right in, you can see down here the train lines there. Container trains down here. Two huge container ships being loaded up. China, not a surprise. Containers galore. It's such a caravan parks where all the workers live, I think. It's very, very big place. But yeah. It was cracking flying. It's like -6 up there. It was pretty cold. Cold but dry. Cold but dry. Hang on one sec. That was on Thursday. Close that. Oh, for God's sake. What did we do this week's lesson? This week's lesson, I was supposed to be doing solo circuits, but it's alright, Cyrus. I was supposed to be doing solo circuits because I need to do 3 hours in the circuit on my own now. But we couldn't because there was like an 11 gusting 15 knot crosswind, like really bad crosswind. So we went up above the clouds, 4,500, and we did basically steep turns, steep level turns. Then we did spiral dive recovery stuff. Went through a bunch of stuff, just refreshed a lot of things from the last 3 or 4 exercises, just refreshed everything. And then, saw some scenery and then came back. So hopefully the weather will be fine next week and I can actually carry on and do solo circuits. But I'm going to try and take my GoPro with me. Meanwhile, he went up to do a check for solo. Next thing, cloud comes over and we all had to land. Oh, great. So yeah, I'm going to take my GoPro with me and try and get a solo recorded. That's what I really want to do. Right, I don't know how to get in there, so I'm just going to give up on that. It's completely ridiculous. So we're going to have to go back now, somehow. So I'm basically stuck on the highway now. This is really annoying. I need to go back the other way, so... I can't because there's a... Will I get a wanted star if I start reversing? Wait, why can't I turn the wheel? I've suddenly lost all steering capabilities. My wheel won't turn. I tabbed out the game and my wheel won't turn anymore. Controller. Wheel access. There we go. Random. Will my wanted badge go up if I start reversing down here, I wonder? Yeah, I wish I could teleport. Yeah, that's a bit of a drive, actually. There's no gap in the central reservation. How really, really annoying. See, if I turn around and start driving, I'm going to end up with a huge wanted badge. If I keep going forward, I've got to drive ridiculous amounts of miles before I can turn around. Like, my options are minimal. And I can't teleport. Unless they... I don't think they have a dev console in this. Can't drive through that. There's no dev console. At least there's a driver model in this game. And the wipers work as well, look at that. They have a dev console but no teleport. I don't know, JDL. It looks you probably need a bit more patience in your life. It's not going to be 1,000 years, don't worry. In fact, look, we're almost at the junction. Shame about the brakes. Well, if you use the motor brake, it helps a bit. But what I find ironic about that is most cities ban the use of motor brakes, so... What happened? I'm trying to find the service station and I can't find it. Oh, great. Motor brake, engine brake, Jake brake. It goes under various names. Engine braking. There we go. Now I've just got to nip over that junction. And life is golden. Yeah. Give me a break. There we go. Now we're just going to pick up a job. Dude. When was the last time I saved her? I just reversed all the way down the highway, drove to the light, hit the brakes, go over the line by 2 meters, and a guy finds me $10,000. This game is insane. When did I last do this? 8:30. Where was that? I don't know where that was. 10 grand. I'm so turning that off. What? I don't get what was going through their head when they decided to think that 10 grand was okay. I'm gonna go and find this stupid setting. Where is it in documents? I'm gonna find it. Documents. 18 wheels of steel. Config.cfg. Let's go. Oh look, G_track IR. Police. Police 0. What else can we have? Console 1. Brake access, joystick access, quality 2. Flexion 1, I don't know. Wait, fly speed? Fly speed? I thought we couldn't teleport. Full screen 1. Money? What do you mean money? Mix rate. 16-bit depth. Developer. Fatigue. Is there a fatigue? There's a fatigue. Go away, fatigue. We hate you. Right. Now it'll be enjoyable. I wasn't sure which option to go for on the shader quality, so I went for NV4X, but it's felt like it's going from minimum to maximum, so I went for the top one. What is fatigue? Tiredness. Scrabman, thank you for 40 bits. Enjoying the training. Starting yours this summer. Nice, dude. You'll enjoy it, trust me. After the first few lessons, you'll relax right into it. Gameplay, controller. Hopefully. It's not a hacking sim. Changing settings in a text file. It's not hacking. Oh, yeah, the console returns. Did they? Press 0. Oh, it's a bug. G_go to. Go to. Unknown command. Help. Global. Thermo. Nuclear war. Load chess. This console's rubbish. G_money. You reckon it's got one? I don't want to cheat that yet. Pim, thank you for 9 months. You're a dad. Congrats, Pim. The next 18 years of your life are going to be very expensive. Just saying. Press tab for commands. Quit, warp, save, screenshot. G_subtitles, track IR. See, look, fly speed. It kind of feels like it has a flying in it, but I don't know how you access it. There must be a way. If it has fly speed in it. Unless it has flies in the cabin. I pressed 0 EV, first thing I tried. Eggs, let's do some eggs. I want to go east, but not that far. How do you say that? Des Moines? El Paso. New York, Orlando, Atlanta. Cheyenne for 9k. A bit close. Roswell. San Antonio. St. Louis for 30k. That's quite a drive. Atlanta is super far away, bro. I'm thinking we go to New York or Boston, but in two, like halfway and then halfway again, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. And 30 grand's a nice bit of money. Where's the trailer? I really want to upgrade the trailer though. I need to find a service station at some point. Okay. Apparently that works. Stop throwing me back inside. Why is it doing that? This game's weird sometimes. Right, let's have a look at the route. View map. St. Louis. Right. I'm thinking we go south to the 70. Go south on the 15, pick up the 70, go east. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go to the service station on the way. Can you actually upgrade your truck while you've got a trailer, though? Chris Ather, thank you for 16 months. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to nip to the bathroom. I need a quick bio break before we go on this journey. What's the scale of this map? I have no idea. Be right back. back. Am I eating? No, I go in the bathroom. However, I think I'm going to make myself a green tea. A green tea with lemon. By the way, subs, you should be getting a message from me tomorrow. I'll post it on Discord as well. You should be getting a message tomorrow with the application form. For the MP event next week. On the 10th. Saturday the 10th of Feb. Big convoy. 2 convoy trips. I'll be streaming it as well. Green tea with lemon hype. Yeah, so anyway, south on the 15, pick up the 17. Well, if you're no longer a subber, then you can't join Classic. Simple as. Because you'll need to be on the sub Discord server. Let's go. Stupid camera, I don't know what's going on with it. How do we get southbound on the 15? That's the question. Ceci, I don't know, the message is only coming out tomorrow. I don't know when I'll send it. I can't give you an accurate time for when I'll send it.
Welcome back.
JTB, thank you for the resume. Welcome back. See the map again. So we want to head south on the 15, so we have to go underneath. Okay. I think I can do this. The game doesn't have the greatest quality. I think you expect too much from a retro game, if I'm honest. How's the flow looking? Don't know what that's about. Back in the day, you liked it very much. Sometimes it's fun to step backwards and look at games how they used to be, because there's also a tendency to, like, you know, the rose-tinted spectacle thing where you remember a game fondly. You're like, oh, it's amazing, and then you play it and you're like, wow, was it really like that? Because back then it was, you know, good for its time. Okay, we're on the 15 southbound. I should probably... oh, we've got loads of fuel. See, that radio thing, at first it's a bit of a novelty, but after a while, when you realise that all they ever do is ask you for the weather and the traffic, it just gets a bit,
Any hand out there got a 1013? Nothing but blue skies for miles.
Lies. I can see cloud. You still can't beat a game of Chucky Egg. What? I never really liked Chucky Egg that much. I used to prefer things like Missile Command. I thought that were great. Or the Tank Commander, that was hilarious. Probably your favourite game when you were 7? Wow. I like how you can see vehicles spawning in, and sometimes you see them getting dropped onto the surface, and then you see them driving. I need to get a faster truck though. I'm on steering wheel. It was too... I was using the Xbox One controller, and it's just too, like, digital.
How's the weather looking up ahead?
Let's see. The weather for today is nice.
It's blue and dry and looking good. 10-4 on that hand.
It keeps calling me hand. Yeah, the draw distance is like cut back. I mean, you're talking about graphics cards 10 years ago. Right, we need to pick up the 70 here. East Cheyenne. Dude, let me over. Oh my god. Impatient much? Look at the shadow on that truck. Like, 10 years ago, what was the top graphics card? Because even I can't remember. You've been past the I-15 to I-70. Brake test hype. Steve OS, thank you for 30 months. Cool game of the day. A GTX 8800. Blimey. Apart from the junctions though, the AI vehicles are not as trolley as American trucks are. It's weird. Wow, that is an illegally low-flying helicopter. The elusive assassin, thank you for the resume. Have you ever played Bus Driver? Do you mean Bus Driver Simulator 2018, or do you mean something else? Crisis 1 is 11 years old. What was that? Have you seen what CryEngine can do now, though? It's just unbelievable. That Hunt Showdown game. I just look at the visuals and that, the water and the forest, and it's like, wow. Oh, he means Bus Driver from SES? I don't know. Searching for a game called Black and White. So that was Peter Molyneux game, Black and White, wasn't it? I doubt you'll find a port of that now. That's a bit too old. Bullfrog Games, Peter Molyneux, father of the God gaming genre. I wish some people would read my chat rules before they self-advertise. It's so tacky when people do that. Maybe if I go into another streamer's channel and advertise myself, I'll become popular quickly. Yeah, good luck with that. Banterlord, thank you for subbing, Banterlord. Welcome to the Net House, thank you very much for your support. It's quite a good game, Bus Driver, just be sure you indicate for every lane change. I do anyway, mostly. Double sub from Banterlord. GG, sir. You subbed twice. I don't know how. Go to your fish and chip shop just right off the I-15. Lol. You do with planning a fuel stop. Here's one. Maybe a rest. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll pull in at the rest area and, well, the fuel station, and just check out how long we've been driving for. Maybe consider sleeping. How do you get the game? Steam. If you veer from lane to lane, it'll take points off you. Wow. What, because bus drivers don't do that in real life? Empress Cecily, thank you for the resume. They've actually got barrels up here, what the heck? Half a tank, seems like a good time to fill up. What does that sound like, a train? We've got a sleeper cab, bro. Let's have a look at our, where is it? Managed driver. We've been driving for 14 hours? Really? Okay, let's take a sleep here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Oh, I know why. It's because I turned off the fatigue thing. That's why I've been driving for 14 hours. Makes sense. I'll still sleep anyway, like I do in Euro Truck. I'll just do it at night. 11 months, almost a year, with the best gaming community. Love all. Thank you, Emperor. Notice the way the traffic held up though while I was joining back on the road. How do you turn it off?
How's the weather looking up ahead?
Wait, let me just answer this guy's weather.
Anyone got a 1013? How's the weather looking up ahead? Any hand out there got a 1013? Any hand out there got a 1013? Any hand out there got a 1013? Anyone out there with a weather? Got a 1013 with a weather report? What's the 10 and 13 up ahead? Up ahead? Anyone out there with a weather report? Anyone got a 1013? Anyone got a 1013? Anyone out there with a weather report?
Looking good for you, hand.
What's the 10 and 13 up ahead?
CB spam.
Nothing but blue skies for miles.
Go to your documents folder. Go into your 18 Wheels of Steel folder and you'll see a config file. Edit that. Find the command that says G_fatigue. Change it to 0. Jabgon, 5 months. Thanks for the support over all this time. No, thank you, Jabgon. So, guys, have you got a 1013? Oh, I've got to upgrade this engine. I need to find a service station. I'm sick of going the speed. Nothing but blue skies ahead. Wait, hang on.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead? We've got a meat wagon checking out a roller skate in the grass. Traffic is running like molasses in January.
Seriously, just give me an English answer, bro. The thing is, when he calls out, how's the traffic up ahead, how do the people who answer know where he even is? And which way he's going? You been away studying? No problem, bro. IRL. The shadows glitch into the surface of the road sometimes. Good night, Captain America. It's not a bad stretch of road, Heyman, is it really? I know there's not a great deal in the way of detail, but it's not bad. The fact they've released the game and you can drive all over North America and parts of Canada and parts of Mexico. Yeah, I saw the screenshots to Killer. It does look good. And the rendering as well. None of these cars in the tunnel have got the lights on. Is it Euro Truck version 0.5? Nope. We're in America. Considering back then how big the team was, they got a lot done, you know? Yes, Bantalord. Why do you ask? I mean, look at this bridge. Maybe. Another blue screen of death. Is your machine crashing, Junker? You study in Chelmsford? Wow. What, the Anglia Ruskin? Look at that on the map. It's like a 90-degree turn. Well, hang on. We're coming up to a major interchange. Have a quick look at the map. Keep going on the 70. There is a fuel stop here, but I don't think we'll need it. But if we don't take that one, the next one... Wait a minute. If we don't take that fuel stop here, there basically isn't one eastbound until you get to St. Louis. I'm nearly full on fuel, but I'm a bit concerned about that. See if there's a fuel station. Well, I'll stop at the fuel station anyway, so I don't think there's a service station unless it's like under the same icon.
Anyone got a traffic report up ahead?
Well, assuming he's behind me.
We're rolling freehand, looking good. 10-4, appreciate it.
Will you try rig and roll someday? I don't know. Maybe. Service stations turned off on the map. Why does it keep doing that? Yeah, there is one though. Okay, so we're gonna, after this funny interchange thing, we're gonna take a right here. It's a bit annoying the way it keeps turning these things off though. There's a used truck dealer here as well. What's a corrupted PTE? PTE. That rings a bell. I know, Jesse. You can see the graphics just like popping into existence. So I don't know if that's anything to do with me, but what a weird junction. It's basically a clover leaf. Oh god. I don't know why the AI sometimes does that. It just randomly hits the brakes. And it has no weight. There's just no momentum there at all, so it just stops on a dime. Go to St. Louis, eastbound at the moment. It's on automatic. Well, the ambulance just literally hit the brakes here for no reason. This game was released when Windows Vista was the last version of Windows. Ah, Vista. What a cracking OS. Truck stop, here we go.
Anyone got the 1013?
That reminds me. Let me save it. I don't think there's an autosave in this game. What's a 1013, a weather check? He's basically asking for the weather. So we go weather answer, heavy rain.
Thick as pea soup out of your hands, so I want to back it down.
Yes, Calcur, all you need to do is open Excel and create a new spreadsheet and you've got your mod list right there. Is that a trailer stop? That's a used truck dealer. See, why don't they have used truck dealers in ATS? It's like a massive car park. Hotel, service, fuel stop. This is a massive truck stop. I love it. Let's chuck some fuel in and then nip over to the service station. Or maybe we should nip to the service station first. Because I think that's it. selected parts. How much is that going to cost me? No idea. Upgrade truck. Available. ABS. A wing. BBW. AVI. You can add movie files. That's automatic vehicle identification. I think that's what you, when you go through toll roads, you don't need to stop. I think it just auto tags. I think. Engine 205. Let's have a look what we've got. The best we can do is a 395 for 17 grand, which we can afford. That's about half of our money. To be honest, these options are bizarre because you might as well get this. Like, it's not worth getting the others. I don't know if there's an MP3 available. 6 speed, we could move it up to an 8 speed. Or a 9 or a 10. The Fowler superb 10 speed, I love it. I wouldn't mind some better brakes, that would be very good. The Webcom pneumatic drum brakes. The Pro pneumatic drum brakes for 4K. Braking efficiency of our current brake is 1.5. This has an efficiency of 2.2. The best you can get is a 2.5. So, that's a 2.1. There's not much in that, 2.1 to 2.2, and the only difference is 0.1, but it costs £1,000 to get it. So I think I'll get that one. That'll give us about a 50% improvement for £3,000. So we'll get some brakes, because I quite like the idea of that. Oh my god, it just put in AVI. I did not click buy on that. I had it selected. I didn't click buy on it. I clicked on this. Wow. Best AI ever.
Happy anniversary.
Change transmission, get more power. You get what? Be able to get more speed. I don't know. It depends on the ratios and how they're set up, surely. I mean, what have we got? Like that one. The overall range is 10.5 on our current setup. The range on that be 19. So we've got a lot more low-end grunts, that's for sure. That costs £5,000. For a nice 10 speed. And then we'll chuck a bigger engine in there for 17. That leaves us with £9,000. Chuck a wing on the top for 3.5. Job's done. Now I've got 6k left. Nice paint done. $850. Oh yeah. Some serious upgrades.
How's the flow looking for us up ahead? Anyone out there with a weather report? Got a storm rolling in and it's gonna be more than a little washer.
I've noticed when the radio's on, it completely freaks out the cameras and stuff. It certainly accelerates a lot better. Like, accelerates ridiculously better. The brakes are still a bit cheese though. That's the second-hand truck shop. the dodgiest models ever. Ryan M, it was Bus Driver Simulator 2018. It definitely hauls better. I don't think it brakes better though. What is that luminous car up front? Next upgrade ABS. Well, we'll get a nice paycheck if we deliver these eggs, so we'll see. We could probably haul a double trailer now as well. So we can earn more money with a double trailer. It's probably worth doing. Whoa, didn't expect him to go right. What the heck? So look at us go up here. Acceleration is real. The thing is, have you noticed there's basically no speed limits posted anywhere? So I've no idea what the speed limits are. Truck looks nice though with that paint job. That was $800 well spent. Yeah, the truck's doing like 60 up the hill now, so that's pretty good. You can get the job done quicker. What's going on here? Scales. Do we have to go to the scales or not? I don't know how it works in this. Did we get called in or do we not have to bother? Wait, that's a rest zone. Yeah, AVI. Weight check complete. AVI. Ding dong. Look at that. The accidental purchase. That was easy. Into the night. I should probably have rested back there actually. It's a real building in Oklahoma, the world's largest McDonald's. There's no real benefit into going to like a large McDonald's though, is there? It's not like anything's going to be better. You're still going to get the same Big Mac. Look at that, 65, 70 downhill. That's more like it. Now we can haul. You played this game so much when you was a kid, Paco. Nice. No, I've not bought a trailer, Neo Caffrey. I don't know how it works yet. I don't know. Like, if we buy a trailer, maybe you can answer this. If we buy a trailer, got a Bambi crossing up ahead. If we buy a trailer, what's the benefit? I'll have a look, Mustang. How do you think ATS and ETS would be if you needed food? If you put a list of things in front of me and said, which do you think they should add in what priority? Needing food for me would be quite low down that list. You can paint it with the company logo. You have better choice of cargo. The world's largest claim to fame. I bet people go there just because it has the title of world's largest McDonald's. And if somebody ever built a bigger one, they'd probably expand it. Do you see that? That guy in that right lane is just hitting the brakes randomly. I don't trust this car in front now. Bodder. There's a clue in Katie's name. Ben Baum, 40 months. Happy 40 months. Unbelievable amount of time, PS. I love the old school trucking sim. Thank you very much, Ben Baum, for 40 months. Independence of the Seas, 17 months. Enjoy Amazon's money. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm happy to take Amazon's money, thank you. Oh, the rain. The hilarious vertical rain. It has an old flight sim look about it, must say. Yeah, it's because in the old flight sims they just use like basic flat rendered polygons to get the performance. Because the thing about flying is you can see a lot when you're flying, so that's a lot of stuff to render. When you're in a truck cockpit, you can't see lots of things. You just see ground level stuff. And if there's a tower, it eliminates loads of things. When you're flying, you just see everything. If you have a trailer, you can make money with the load because the company doesn't have to loan the trailer. Every load has a different amount it goes up by. You can't haul your own double trailers though. Each trailer has a different thing it can haul. I mean, the thing is, like, if you buy, I don't know, a log trailer, and then you find a job to deliver logs, what are the chances of you being able to find another job to deliver logs? And how do you switch trailer? Thank you for the host, Total Gamer. How's it different to American Truck Sim? The graphics are poorer, the map detail is less, it has the whole of America, and you can hire, you can basically buy your own trailers. There's lots of differences really. The UI is completely different. Hey Rye, you can park and switch trailers at parking lots. Okay. Not really, Twingo. Oh yeah, you can buy used trucks as well. Wait. View map. Okay, let's keep going east. Oh my god. Yeah, G27's fine. The only weirdness I've seen is the camera thing. Yeah, I don't know what the AI is doing there. Do you think different brands of trucks are going to be added to ATS?
What's the 10 and 13 up ahead?
I've no idea.
Looking good for your hand.
Copy that. Thanks.
Whether you get new trucks in ATS is entirely dependent on legal contractual negotiations they have with American truck manufacturers, of which I am not privy information. Remember that it used to play a really nice bus mod for this game? Why is it trucking games end up with bus mods? Kojak with a Kodak. Let's kill the light. I need to find our turn off now. It's going to be coming up soon. That truck's front wheel is floating. Did you see the car behind me then? I'm gonna try that again. I indicated and it immediately hit the brakes. Oh my. What is that about? Sometimes the AI just goes completely rip. It's so responsive to your indicator, it's unbelievable. If you indicate, it just backs off. You see that truck on the right? If I indicate, look at that. Can you imagine? Like, 10 years ago, the AI code for just a simple thing like that was working. You indicate, it backs off. Can they not just go and lift the code from this game and put that back in? Because that would be very handy indeed. Rick945, thank you for 28 months. Hello, Paul. Hope all is well. Not bad, Rick, thank you. Oh, watch the car coming up the middle lane. Let's try it again. Indicate. Backs off. Look at that. That can mitigate a lot of problems. It's genius.